G'day guys, and today I'm going to do my tips for round 15 of the season. Let's see how I went last week. I think I did quite mediocre. I did the Bombers, pretty rowdy that tip, so it was wrong. Right. So I think I only got one wrong. Better than expected there. Yeah, so I think I just got the first one wrong. No, I got two wrong. 4 out of 6. Anyway, this week's tips. We got the Bombers on the Thursday night with the Giants. They've got a nice date together and big game for both clubs. Essendon have to win if they want to be any chance to make the finals, you would suggest. But the Giants, they just keep purring along. Yeah, they absolutely demolished them early on in the season. I can see the Giants getting a nice win here again. I'm going to say in the 4-goal margin bracket. They haven't really beaten any big scalps, Essendon. If it's going to be a time, this will probably be it. But the Giants are too tough, too strong, too classy for mine, and much more consistent. So I have to go with them. The Cats have the Crows at GMHBA Stadium, and a nice little stat here. The Crows haven't beaten the Cats here since 2003, and we're a bit of a basket case back then. So I'll back us in to win and respond from the very disappointing game against Port Adelaide. Again, we're very tough to beat at home. Don't lose 2 in a row very often. Haven't lost since 2003. It's GMHBA against the Crows, so that sums up nicely for me. But they've been in really good touch. I'm going to go us by the 3-goal margin. Going to be very close because they're in really good touch. Hawthorne have the Eagles at the MCG. I'm tipping the West Coast Eagles on this occasion. Hawthorne just don't seem to have that star forward power or back to where they were. They just seem to be struggling when it sort of moves forward. They tend to really make the game sort of tight, and they don't really get a whole lot of ascendancy going. So the Eagles love doing that, and they've proven that they've been able to win at the G. So I'm pretty comfortable with going the Eagles by 4 goals. The Swans have the Suns at the SCG, so they are, and last year, you wouldn't believe it, the Gold Coast Suns won by 4 goals. I don't see that happening again this time. They've really found it tough to find their mojo after a really good start to the year. But the Swans, they've found another gear. I don't know if it's second gear, but they keep on keeping on. The Swans, they won't die wondering, and they'll have Buddy out, but I just see their system working, and at home they're very tough to beat. Lately, before that other lately, they were very easy to beat at home. The Pies have the Roos at Marvel Stadium. This will be a very close one. I'm going to go the Pies by a goal. The Dogs really took it up to them. We could nearly see North Melbourne winning this actually, but I'm going to go the Pies. In fact, I'll go the Pies just. Their star power's got its credentials right there. North not doing a hell of a lot wrong under Reece Shaw, but I trust the Pies a touch more and need to see a little bit more from Reece Shaw and the Roos to see what they can produce. But I can see the Roos winning it, so I'm on the fence on that one. We've got Port Adelaide and the Western Bulldogs at Adelaide Oval on the Saturday night. Port Adelaide very impressive over Geelong. They were harder for longer for 4 quarters. Dogs were in the game against the Pies. They just didn't kick straight. If they kick straight, they probably win. Again, it's probably going. I'm going to go Port by 3 goals. It's going to be very close. The Dogs will provide a fair challenge. I think they got close to them. I must be thinking of another game here. I feel like they got him. Yeah, they got him here 2016 when they won the premiership. Well, that's not a great guide, but hard to beat it at Adelaide Oval. St Kilda have Richmond at Marvel Stadium on the Sunday. Expect the Tigers to get a win here. They got them pretty nicely last time and probably had their measure since early 2017. Gee, they played 7 rounds in between. There you go. Oh, that's when the Saints absolutely jumped them. Yeah, and the Saints look to have wavered a bit as well. So expect the Tigers to get the job done here by 4 to 5 goals. The Lions have Melbourne at the Gabba, and they've proved to be pretty tough to beat up there. So, going to tip the Lions to win the game. Probably, I'm going to go 2 goals. Melbourne found a little bit with Tommy McDonald back into some good form. Had a stellar game and the D's got them last time, but quite. I think they got them late as well. So Brisbane really improved since then. Hard to beat at home, and I find it hard to see Melbourne stringing that one together. But you never know. You never know. Lions are not doing too much wrong at the minute after their break, which they definitely needed. Final game of the round, we've got Freo and Carlton, Optus Stadium, again, because it's at home. I find it pretty hard to tip against Freo. They've got their injury worries, so it is an opportunity for Carlton. I'm going to go the Dockers, probably in that 3-goal range. It's going to be pretty close, I can imagine. So by the looks of it, there's going to be a lot of games that are going to be quite close. Yeah, hard to tip Dockers at home, or hard to tip against them at home. But yeah, the Blues also been very good as well. Those are my tips, guys, for round 15. Chuck yours down in the comments below. That'd be awesome. Give the video a like, subscribe away, all that fantastic stuff. Thanks again for hanging around, guys. I'll see you on the next video.